Good day, fellow observers. Today we are going to do a Town of Hempstead Sanitation Department test for version 12.5.4.2. It's gonna be a 23-minute drive, 12 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so we are parked and we should be moving forward. I think FSD is loading. I could feel it go back and forth. I mean, like, do some micro advances, I mean. And I don't know if you hear it, but you could hear the pedals moving. Okay, so nothing's happening, so I'm gonna press the accelerator. Okay, so now we are starting to move.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Hempstead Turnpike.
Okay, good. Right turn. So we should be moving. Okay, good.
Now turn left onto Hempstead Turnpike.
Now we have a green light here. Okay, good. And we should be advancing soon. Nice. So in 0.5 miles, we are making a right. I hope that we will make a lane change. Now we're just waiting for other cars in front to advance. We already have a green light several seconds ago. Okay, now we're crossing green and then a flashing yellow. Alright, good lane change.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Meacham Avenue. Now turn right onto Meacham Avenue.
Okay, good right turn here. Wait, there might be pedestrians. Alright, good adjustment here, waiting for pedestrians to cross before turning right. Okay, so we are crossing green lights and then a flashing yellow. Okay, so we are advancing here, but I'm not sure why we are slow.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Dutch Broadway.
So we already have a green light. I'm not sure if we can make this one, but let's just see.
Now turn left onto Dutch Broadway.
Yeah, we won't make it. Oh, snap! FSD is not stopping there. So I disengaged because it felt like it was advancing. So I'm going to activate it now. Okay, we have a green light here. Okay, good advance.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Corona Avenue. Now turn right onto North Corona Avenue.
Okay, so we are turning right here on stop. Okay, good. I was about to disengage, but the oncoming SUV
In 500 feet, turn left onto Blakeman Drive.
was on the slower side, so I figured that FSD will be able to make it
Now
without
turn
issues.
left onto Blakeman Drive.
So we are making a left here. This is a straightforward left.
In 500 feet, take the Souther State Pkwy East ramp on the left.
So we have a green light and we will be merging to Souther
Now
State
take the
Pkwy.
Souther State Pkwy East ramp on the left.
So I don't see FSD making a left turn signal, so that was interesting. Just want to point that out. Okay, good. Okay, good lane change here. Okay, that was a postponement. So FSD is stopping for that merging vehicle, but we have the right of way, so I press the accelerator. Okay, good lane change here. Okay, now we're going back here. I'm not sure why. And there are a lot of vehicles from the right trying to merge here. Okay, good slowdown and lane change again. So my setting is I didn't turn on the minimal lane change option on FSD, so that's why it's making a lot of lane changes. Although my hope is that it could still make only reasonable lane changes. Okay, good lane change here.
In 1 mile, take exit 22S on the right onto Meadowbrook Parkway south toward Jones Beach.
Okay, good lane change. Okay, good slowdown here for that merging car. Although I would have slowed down earlier. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a good lane change example. Accelerating and then decelerate. Just trying to match the speed of the cars. So that was good. And now we exit.
Now take exit 22S on the right. In 1 mile, take exit M9E on the right onto East Merrick Rd.
Okay, let's see if FSD will slow down here again. Okay, there you go. Okay, it was slow down, but it was a reasonable slowdown to the point that I did not need to press the accelerator.
Now take exit M9E on the right.
Okay, we're slowing down a bit, but I think it's reasonable. Even though my feeling is that it's still super slow. Okay, now we are at a yield. So we are able to... Oh snap, we're able to squeeze in. I was ready to disengage, but that was good. It kept on moving forward because we don't have to stop just
in 500 feet, turn right.
Right beside the yield sign. So I think that was good.
Now turn right.
Now we turn right here. And we are arriving at our destination.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
So I am going to disengage here. And so I just want to give my takeaways. So I activated FSD at a parking spot, and FSD, I thought initially it was able to move, but it took some time and nothing happened, so I just pressed the accelerator. That being said, after that, made a left turn and made a right on the parking lot, and then made a left towards the light. So FSD was able to find its way out of the parking area, and so it made a left on green, and then FSD passed several lights, including a flashing yellow, and made a lane change to the rightmost lane, turned right to Meacham, and then FSD, on the turn right to Meacham, FSD was adjusting to the pedestrians crossing, and it was able to make a turn right after the pedestrians. After that, FSD went straight past some lights and then another flashing yellow, and then went straight smoothly up until Dutch Broadway. Now the thing is, it was on the left turn to Dutch Broadway. FSD was already seeing a red light, but it still wanted to cross, trying to beat the red light. So I disengaged to prevent FSD from crossing, making a turn. And what I did was, after several seconds, I reactivated FSD. And after that, FSD made the left turn and then turned right to bear left to North Corona Avenue. Turned right to North Corona Avenue. And on the right turn, I thought of doing a disengagement, but the oncoming car was slow enough so that FSD can still have enough room once it makes a turn. And that was good. And then it made a left turn to Blakeman Drive. And as it crossed the green light on Blakeman Drive, going to Souther State Pkwy, I didn't notice any left turn signal for FSD indicating that it will merge. So usually it does that, but for some reason no. So it did it erase. So it didn't make a left turn signal on the approach towards the ramp to Souther State Pkwy, and usually it does, so that was interesting. And then it merged to Souther State Pkwy, no problem, and went straight. It did several lane changes and made one to the passing lane, then to the middle lane, and then upon exit towards Meadowbrook, it was able to position itself and it was able to follow the signs. And so on Meadowbrook Parkway South, it just followed straight and stayed on the rightmost lane. Now the thing is, there was this one car that was on the on-ramp towards the parkway. I'm not sure if it was Souther State Pkwy or something else, or Meadowbrook. Yeah, it's either Souther State or Meadowbrook, where there was an approaching SUV from the right trying to merge here. FSD stopped suddenly, and so I had to press the accelerator at that time. And also there was another case of another SUV trying to merge to the rightmost lane where FSD was. FSD kind of slowed down on the heavy side, but eventually accelerated, so I didn't have to do anything there and just let FSD do its thing. And then we exited towards Merrick Rd, and FSD didn't stop by the yield sign side, so that was good. It kept on moving, and then it was able to actually get a clear path, and so it was able to merge to Merrick Rd, no problem. And then FSD went on here, made a right turn, and yeah, I think overall it was a reasonable drive. But the one thing that stood out to me really was the red light, and then FSD still wants to cross it by making a left. And you know, with the pedals used as human intervention to accelerate, I think I would have to point that out too. So those are all my takeaways for this test, and if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!